Dangerous cold pushing President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration inside. This is a change from the usual outdoor setting on the Capitol steps. Jared Hill live now in our nation's capital where Trump will be sworn in to office in a little more than 24 hours. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning, Suzanne. Yes, so we have President-elect Trump here touching down in the D.C. area last night ahead of a number of events commemorating his second inauguration. But as you mentioned, tomorrow's event is going to be much different than planned, with the cold expected to come in, and that's presenting some new challenges of its own. Later today, the home of D.C.'s NHL and NBA teams will turn over to host the pre-inauguration rally for President-elect Donald Trump. And now Monday, stand in for public viewing for his second inauguration.
A bit disappointed, but it needs to happen, so I'm looking forward to it. It's very historic.
Trump wrote, with an Arctic blast sweeping the country, the change needed to happen, adding he doesn't want to see people hurt or injured in any way.
We're not worried at all about that. We know how to dress warm. We can be responsible. 250,000 people had tickets to watch the inauguration on the National Mall. The rotunda only fits about 600, and the arena just over 20,000, raising some potential new security questions.
You have a lot of people that were hoping to watch this inauguration physically present who are no longer going to be able to do so. So there is a risk of mass gatherings in and around the inauguration site.
Now there's a scramble to get everything ready in time.
This will ultimately be the president-elect and his team's call.
The office of President of the United States.
This is the first indoor inauguration since 1985, when Ronald Reagan took the oath of office for his second term. It was 7 degrees that day.
I would stand in the 5-degree weather in order to support what he's going to do, what he did in the past, and what he's going to do in the future.
Security fences and barriers are in place to keep the ceremony protected. Meanwhile, Saturday, thousands of protesters filled the streets of D.C., hoping to turn outrage into organized opposition to the incoming Republican White House, House, and Senate. And we are starting to get a better feel for what the beginnings of the Trump administration will look like. You guys were talking about those immigration raids that are planned for as soon as Tuesday. Also, there's talk about doing something with TikTok. And then there are also questions about a number of other issues that he has listed as top priorities as he gets into the White House starting tomorrow. Back to you.
Jared, thank you so much.